क्या आप अपने बिजनेस को ग्रो करना चाहते हैं और एक लिमिटेड बजट है? गुड मॉर्निंग, दिस इज रूही, फाउंडर ऑफ अ वेरी सक्सेसफुल मार्केटिंग एजेंसी Eventum Marketing, and I run a very successful channel by the name of Digital RUHEE. Today I'm going to give you 10 strategies on how you can grow your business on a very limited budget. Let's move on to strategy 1. Strategy 1 is the most cost effective is getting your business listed on Google listing. Did you know that Google has this awesome feature where you can actually go and get your business listed there for free? So go ahead and claim your address over there. Go and get your address, go and get your whole latitude and longitude of where the location of your office is so that your clients and other people can easily find you. This is a very easy step as this allows you a lot of flexibility in terms of claiming your own business. This also has an advantage that Google crawlers are able to pick up your business listing, and soon with the help of SEO and the other tools which we use for online marketing, your website and your own business starts ranking on the top pages. So if you have not done this right now, go to Google My Listings and go and click and put your business over there for listing. Step 2 is you cannot miss this whole thing, and that is about having a website. Did you know that having a website is possibly more like having your biodata or having yourself right ahead of your audience? Today, what the audience is looking for is for a good website which talks about you, your work, and the kind of credentials you have. What does a good website encompass of? It's about the kind of work you've done. It's also about the kind of clients you have worked for. And most importantly, how about talking about the testimonials? You can even showcase your products or you can showcase your services, what you have over there. This also gives the customer a lot of trust when they come onto your website. Also, it opens a lot of horizons of reaching out to clients overseas. You want to do this on a limited budget? Well, we have options for you. You can go and actually create websites for almost free on a lot of platforms. There is Wix.com, or you also have your themeforest.com. So these are places where you can go and claim and create a website almost free of cost. The step 3 is about now that you have your website in place, how about getting some content? You don't need to go and hire a very expensive content writer who knows your business better than you do. You are the master of your own business. How about taking out some time and possibly writing down? And supposing you don't have time, how about creating some voice memos? Just put it over there, and there are basically softwares which converts it into a written format. Go ahead, edit that document, and you have your whole thing ready. Today, even Chat GPT is offering this feature. So go and start creating some awesome content about your business so that people know who you are. This content will go on various platforms. It could be your website, it could be your blogs, or it could also be used as scripting for your future videos. So this is something which is only you who can do it, and you are the one who will be driving this. The fourth most cost-effective thing which you can do is about putting in lot of blogs onto your website. Did you know that the more blogs you put onto your website, or rather the more content you put onto your website, it helps the Google crawlers capture the whole thing and your website starts crawling up. How about getting a blog done once a week or twice a week? You don't have the time? That's perfectly okay. Hire an intern. Interns are fairly reasonable and they're more than excited to write blogs. If you're from a specialty industry, maybe from a medical industry or maybe from a product industry, there are a lot of people available through freelancer.com, and you can actually hire them so that these people can come out and write some interesting blogs for you. But before you give them this task, make sure you give them the bullets so that they know what exactly they have to write about. The fifth thing is visual content. What are we doing right now? It's all about visual content. Everything, whatever is being showcased today, is all about pictures and videos. Nobody just wants to go through the content without having a visual format. So make sure that whatever visual content you're creating, it can be done at any place. What you require is basically a basic good iPhone or a good Android phone which has a good pixels, and you can actually start creating these videos. Again, like I said, what are the 3 essentials of a good video is possibly more about what is the problem you're solving in terms of your content, The second could be in terms of how you are reaching out to the right target audience. And lastly is how you can create this at a minimalistic budget without going to some big production company and actually, creating a hole in your pocket. These are the things which actually helps you reach out to your customers. YouTube is very, very powerful today. You can upload these videos on YouTube, or further, you can even start creating your own channel and start promoting them. This is where people will actually start seeing. And yes, YouTube is, as we all know, owned by Google. The Google algorithm here also starts capturing the kind of consistency you are showing in putting up your videos. If you are showing up once a week or twice a week or even once a quarter, it actually shows that yes, you are trying to put up some videos, and that just helps the Google algorithm pick up these videos and start showcasing them. That also brings me down to my sixth step, which is actually your search engine optimization. Yes, that's your SEO. The jargon may sound typical and may seem kind of that how do I do it on a very minimum budget. Again, for this, there are experts available in the market, but nonetheless, you can obviously hire interns, like I said before, through internshala.com or freelance.com. Go and hire these SEO experts, and they will be more than happy to work on your website so that the ranking comes up. There is a saying which says that if you really want to find a dead body, go on to page number 10 of Google. That's what happens. If you do not work on your SEO, nobody will visit your website and nobody will even ever know that your website ever existed. So make sure that the SEO is done with the consistency, and all your factors which I talk about is your on page or we talk about your off page. Everything is worked upon in a very meticulous fashion. Now that brings me to my seventh point, and my seventh point is all about performance marketing. What is performance marketing? In simple terms, all about doing some ads. Now, these ads could be from Google, it could be from Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. But wait, don't just jump right ahead. There are some formulations which needs to be done. The first important thing is, are you having a landing page? Make sure that your website has a landing page before you start out with the performance ads. The landing page is nothing but it's a call to action page which has some kind of, pop-ups which comes up, and you can send an inquiry to the company, so that they know that you're looking for that particular lead. The second most important thing over here is, besides the landing page, we need to also have your optimized ads running. Figure out the platform. Do you want to run a Google ad? Do you want to run a LinkedIn? Or you want to run a Facebook, Instagram? Where is your B2B audience or where is your B2C audience? You need to figure that out. Based on that, I would suggest come down to the third point is then mark a budget. A budget is so critical over here because you can really go overboard. What is important over here is that you can decide, say you want to spend 1,000 rupees a day to about 1 lakh a day. That's entirely your calling and the kind of budgets you want to place. This helps you also allocate your monthly expenditure, your quarterly expenditure, and finally your yearly expenditure in terms of the leads you're looking for. Now that also brings me to the fourth point, which is actually, should you hire a Google expert or a performance marketer to do this? Not necessarily. The helpline and the call center of Google are very helpful and they actually guide you through this whole process. I personally have done this many times. They are the ones who will help you claim your first 2,000 rupees credit so that you can get activated on Google and start moving over there. They'll also help you with the keywords which you want to plan over there. And finally, on how to optimize them is something they'll do. So that's a good kickstart to actually know how your brand is moving. Maybe later, once you start generating those good leads and your things which are moving over there, you can actually go and hire a good Google expert performer marketer or a good Instagram performance marketer. So go ahead and spend those budgets on the performance marketing, because if you are not visible, nobody would ever know that your brand ever existed. That brings me to my eighth point, is all about collaborations. You cannot work as a solopreneur. You cannot expect that your business is moving in one direction alone. You need to collaborate online. How do you do collaborations? Reach out to people in the same industries, tag them when you're putting the stuff on the social media so that they know. And here also I would like to talk about social media, which is so powerful. Try to see which are your best platforms where you would like to do the postings. So this will help you tag the people with the right target audience. My ninth point brings me to the various platforms of social media, which could be your Twitter, it could be your LinkedIn, it could be your Instagram, it could be your Pinterest, and finally it could be your YouTube. These are the top 5 social medias which are being used consistently all over the globe. Again, you need to identify where is your target audience sitting. Based on that, you can go about. Twitter is possibly a very powerful platform over here if you're looking for microblogging. If you are looking at reaching out to a big B2C customer base, Facebook is the go-to place. You have a lot of pictures, you have a lot of short reels you would like to showcase. Go ahead and post it on Instagram. And finally, you have a B2B client who is looking out for bulk business or they're looking for leads, you would find them on LinkedIn. So make sure that you identify the platform you want your postings to go on a daily basis. And that brings me to my last point, which is about putting the whole piece together. So remember, digital marketing is not about just doing one thing alone. It's like a jungle maze, and it's like a thing where you need to put all the blocks together. That is what will actually give you a good route and how you can scale up your business. So put all these pieces together, and you can do this with minimalistic budgets without going overboard and making a big hole in your pocket. Wishing you all the best in your digital journey. And that's it, me signing off. If you like this video, do go ahead and subscribe more at Digital RUHEE for more such videos. Thank you.